welcome back. It's Chrissy Myers with my home team, and today we are going to be learning how to paint some brick, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so a couple of months ago my husband and I bought a flip property in Saline. Down here in the basement of our flip property there is a bedroom that we're going to be turning into the master, but it has two brick walls. And although I like the brick because it's got this reclaimed story coming from a bar in Ann Arbor that shut down, I kind of want to lighten it up since it is a master bedroom and make it not feel so den-like. So what you're going to need is two paintbrushes. Now they can be cheap paintbrushes because, you know, we're painting on brick and it's going to end up being kind of junky by the end of it. So just two cheap paintbrushes. A gallon of paint. Now we're going to be using a slightly tinted white, and I think that's it. Oh, a broom. And a broom so you can clean the brick off. Now we're doing walls, but obviously if you're doing it for a fireplace, same exact thing. Although if you do have some soot build up on your fireplace, definitely make sure you clean that off first. All right, here we go. So I've got my broom. It's kind of dirty. We're doing construction. And you just want to sweep it off. Just getting cobwebs and a little bit of dirt. Okay, guys, so I've cleaned off the wall. Now it's time to take your first paintbrush and you're going to dip it in your paint. And you want, I'm kind of starting in the middle. You probably should start on the side, but try and keep it in the frame. You want to use the paint and get the edges. Now if you get a little bit on the brick, then it doesn't really matter because we are going to be brushing it over. You'll see in just a second. So if it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess is what I'm saying. And then you want to have a little bit extra. Don't make it too dry, but you don't want it dripping wet either. All right. So I've got my paint there. Get your second paintbrush. And then we're just brushing it up and over, filling it in. Now, I want some brick showing through, so I'm not going to do it all the way. Now, if you want it a little more covered, then obviously you can do more. So what I've learned, because this isn't the first wall, I did the other wall already, is that you can't think about it too much. So at the beginning I was really thinking about it. I was super stressed out because it's one of those things where once you start you can't go back, and that really stressed me out. But if you just do it without thinking and do it quick, it actually works out a lot better. So the less thinking, the better on this one. So now we got the first one done. We'll keep going. And I know I already did this one, but I'm going to just put a little bit more on this grout line so that I have the paint that I need to bring over to the other side. And then if you notice that you're getting too much paint or you don't have enough paint, obviously just adjust to whatever your preference is. Because there is no right or wrong. Well, there's no right or wrong in painting brick. Let's put it that way. Alright, so I'm not even really thinking, I'm just kind of going. And then I look back and I say, you know, does it need a little more? Does it need a little less? It's okay. But when you're brushing, just don't think about it. Alright. And then when you go to the next one down here, again, this top one has some paint, so I'm just going to do a really light coat right there, just so I have enough to drag down. And see, I got quite a bit down on this one, but it doesn't really matter too much, because I'm going to be coming down and you can't even tell. Now, I don't know if you can see on here, I'll do another shot where you can see it closer up. But there's a line here, and I don't like the line, so whenever I have a line that's really defined, I try to just brush it in and hide it.